Democrat, Congressman Khanna, is pushing Democrats to approve the Republican stimulus plan in order to get money to people who need it as quickly as possible. And he joins me now. Congressman, it's always so great to talk to you. And you're always a progressive champion. Why are you pushing for Pelosi and Congress to accept the bill as it stands, even though she and some of your fellow House Democrats are pushing for more money?
Well, Zerlina, I've said we need to make a deal. I don't think we ought to accept this latest offer. And let's be very clear. The blame is with the president. The blame is with McConnell. I mean, the president said he could get McConnell on board. Well, why doesn't he call him today and tell McConnell to bring something to the floor? If he were to do that, we would have a stimulus deal. But there are people who are hurting. I mean, just today I was talking to someone in my district who has run out of his 401k. He's going to lose his house. The food banks in our district are twice as long as they've ever been. We have to get some relief. We can't wait till we have President Biden in February or a Senate in February. It's just too long.
Yeah, it feels to me like, when people their checks are stopped coming, they face evictions, the bills don't stop. That's the thing, every day that goes by here, to your point, people are in need of that assistance, and Mitch McConnell is choosing not to do it. Like you said, Mitch McConnell, he says the Senate will vote on the more narrow bill, the $500 billion version on Monday, but he won't hold a vote on the larger stimulus bill until after the election. Why do you think he's doing it that way?
Well, Zerlina, because he cares about business. And this is why the speaker is absolutely right to reject the piecemeal approach. I mean, if we just approve the money for the airline industry, if we just approve the money for businesses, who's going to help the people whose rent check is coming due? Who's going to help the folks who can't put food on the table for their kids? Who's going to help the people who run the risk of losing their house because they can't make mortgage payments? We have to make sure that the relief bill helps working families, helps the poor, helps those who are low wealth, expands the earned income tax credit, the child tax credit. And if we go along with McConnell, it would simply help business.
You're a regular on my Sirius XM show, Signal Boost, and we've been talking for many months to you about the fact that American families really need $2,000 checks, not $600 checks. I remember all the way back to, or $1,200 checks, all the way back to the beginning, you said they needed more money, and we just still haven't seen the traction build in the Congress to get it up to 2,000. How do we do that? Why haven't we seen that traction?
Well, Zerlina, it's because there hasn't been a commitment to working Americans and middle-class Americans. I mean, $2,000 a month is something we could have easily afforded. We've spent trillions of dollars on the industry and on financial institutions, but we haven't actually helped families. And had we done that earlier, we could have helped alleviate a lot of suffering, and it would have grown the economy. I mean, Larry Kudlow was out there 3 months ago saying, oh, the economy is going to recover. We don't need another stimulus. He was wrong. I hope the president acknowledges that. Now the president is desperately coming to make a deal, basically accepting Pelosi's terms, admitting that he was wrong about the economy. The speaker and Mnuchin, I think, actually are willing to come to a deal. And the roadblock is a senator from Kentucky. It's mind-boggling to me how one senator from one state can hold up the entire progress and help for the American people.